there's so much stuff
I know, there's so much. Okay, today, this is my second one. I hope everyone enjoyed my last one on how to make healthy fast food choices. So now I'm going to talk about how to make healthy snack choices at the grocery store. So how many people eat snacks a day, like in between meals? Like what's, like, okay, do you guys usually eat like 1, 2, 3, 4? It adds up, I know, don't worry. But 0, that sounds like good. Okay, so I know like the ADA always recommends like at least eat 2 snacks a day in between meals. So I know it's hard, like when I go to the grocery store, I always want to buy like cookies and candy and crackers that probably aren't that good for you because they look good, all the chocolate chips in it. So I'm going to teach you guys today how to read a nutrition label and an ingredients label so you can look at a snack and see if it's actually somewhat healthy. I'm going to go over the DRIs for macronutrients, and I'm going to show some examples of like different like chips, crackers, and cookies and compare like the labels on it to see like to look at key points in it. So let's see. So the DRI for carbs is 130 grams a day. For fat, it's 45 to 70. For sodium, it's 150 milligrams. For cholesterol, it's 300 milligrams a day. And for protein, it's 140 to 150. And also, when you're looking at a food label, it's important to look at like total fat, saturated fat, polyunsaturated fat, and trans fat. That's one of the main things they list on like the nutrition label. So for trans fat, they actually want it to be less than 1% of your total calories. And then for saturated fat and polyunsaturated, they want less than 10% of total like calories per day. So you're looking at maybe less than like 200 calories just for fat. So okay, so the ADA actually did a study on how many people eat snacks a day, or how many snacks people eat a day, and like the top 5 most consumed. So they realized that 60% of Americans consume 3 meals with 2 or 3 snacks. So that's a little more than 50. So I guess that's pretty good, even though it is really important to eat snacks. The top 5 most consumed snacks were cookies, candies, gum, ice cream, and chips. So when you look at this, I don't know, the first thing I noticed is there was no fruits or vegetables as a snack. So it's probably why we've had an increase in obesity, because a lot of kids, they're not making the right choices. It's kids and parents, so I'll just say that. But like when you look at this list, there's nothing healthy. It's all processed. Like even, I mean, you don't need to have a cookie. You could just have a banana. I don't know. It's hard. That's probably why there's like a big increase in obesity in our country, because parents and kids don't know that like a snack can just be something simple, not processed, or you don't have to go to the grocery store and buy it. You can like make it yourself. But since there is like a big increase in eating like out and eating fast, like people don't have time to make stuff, it's easier to go to a grocery store and I guess eat this fast food. So hopefully we can learn today there are good snacks. Let's see. Okay, so why do you guys think that snacks are important in between meals without looking at that? Sorry.
Metabolism.
Okay. Anything else?
Prevents you from eating more.
That's true. Okay, we saw that. Anybody else? Okay, so it provides energy between meals. I don't know if you noticed, like if I eat breakfast early and then I'm gonna eat lunch at 1, I'm always really, like I always get really tired if I don't have a snack. So if you have like, let's say you have a snack at 11 and your lunch is at 1, you're not gonna be as tired like walking throughout the day, walking throughout campus. I always get tired if I don't have a snack. It does prevent overeating. If I don't eat a snack during in between meals, I just like go to dinner and I overeat, and then I get really full, and then I get sick. It's probably not that good. And then it provides nutrients the body needs, because you're getting minerals, vitamins, carbs, and protein to like fuel your body's like metabolism and everything in it. Okay, so a healthy snack, what I like to call is like a mini meal. It's not a full meal, so it's in between, so it's mini. A snack should range between 100 and 300 calories, and the size of the snack depends on your level of physical activity. So if you're more active and you go to the gym more, you're going to want to eat probably on like the 200 to 300 calories for a snack. But if you're more sedentary and don't work out, maybe the 100 calorie range. So like 100 calories could be an apple. I mean, 300 could be an apple with peanut butter or like a few crackers. So it just depends on what you So some like key ingredients to look for when you're reading like an ingredients label is you want to have foods that are like, that say whole grain, whole wheat. You don't really want enriched white flour. It's not as good. A major thing that a lot of processed food has is high fructose corn syrup. So I mean, you're gonna want food with natural sugars, natural syrup, like more oils. You also want to look at the amount of saturated and trans fat. You want to decrease that. You want to get foods with less cholesterol. You want to have a lot of foods with less sodium because you're only supposed to have 1,500 milligrams a day, but a lot of processed food has, oh gosh, like 300 milligrams for like one serving size. So if you can decrease that, that would be good. And you want to have foods with less sugar. Because like whenever I eat sugar, I always get like really like hyper after, and then I have this big crash. So it's probably not that great for you. Okay, so here, I don't know, so when you go like to barbecues, I always like chips. So I actually went to the grocery store and compared two chips. I compared Pop Chips, so have you guys ever heard of those? They're like the new healthy trend thing right now. And Doritos Cool Ranch is a really good chip. So if you look at this, the Doritos actually has more calories, more fat, and in the ingredients, there's actually like if you look at Pop Chips, there's like 7 ingredients, where if you look in like the Doritos Cool Ranch, there's a long list, and a lot of it is actually added for like coloring, flavoring, and like a longer shelf life. For here, like all the ingredients are like natural, like potato flour, safflower oil, like sea salt. There's not like as much processing in it. So Pop Chips are actually really known for being like the least processed chip, which is really good. And it really tastes a little like popcorn, but in a chip flavor. So if you guys actually want to choose a healthy chip, Pop Chips are the best choice, like if you're in the supermarket. Okay, so now my favorite is cookies. So I know when I was a kid, I always used to have Chips Ahoy cookies, the chocolate kind. But now Kashi is coming out. If you guys, Kashi, like to eat healthy, get your protein in. So Kashi has this really good oatmeal dark chocolate cookies. They're pretty big. They're like this big. They're like at least like a big size. But your chocolate chip cookies are like this small, and it's 3 servings. So I actually like the Kashi better because it comes with whole grain blends, and all they have is natural ingredients. So it's like flax seeds, nuts. Where if you look at chocolate chips, it's unbleached enriched flour, high fructose corn syrup, sugar, cornstarch, molasses, and they do like natural flavorings, like not natural flavorings in it. And it's also got like, for the amount you get in one Kashi cookie, it's like double like what you get from Chips Ahoy. So it's actually a pretty good choice for that. So I think they have like 3 different flavors. So it's actually get a good variety. And for being so healthy, it actually tastes good. Okay. So crackers are another big thing I like. I like to put like peanut butter crackers or cheese and crackers. So again, Kashi has some really whole grain ones, but if you look at the Keebler crackers, even though it does have less calories, the crackers are a little smaller, and all the ingredients as like enriched flour, sugar, high fructose corn syrup. So like as you can see, a lot of the more processed foods have high fructose corn syrup, enriched flour, which isn't as good for you. So that's like a main thing to look for. And I also like Kashi because everything they have always has whole grain, so it doesn't have any processed like enriched flour. So granola bars. I always use granola bars as a snack. So I know that many parents use Quaker granola bars, but they're actually, they say like 90 calories a good snack, but it's actually not that good for you. There's a lot of, they don't use whole wheat. They use a lot of additives for like coloring and molasses. And then if you look at, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Nature's Path, but it's like this new organic one that just came out maybe like a year or 2 ago. And they're like bigger size bars, so that's why the calories go up, but it's got like granola, all natural like peanuts roasted, and they actually put it in, it's actually pretty good. It's actually, they don't have a lot in markets, but that's the choice I would choose over like any of the other like Luna bars or anything. It's got like not as much sugars and sodium. So now, wait, oh god. Okay, so I'll split you guys into like 3, okay, so over here is the team, We're gonna play, it's called like the big wheel, so if I click it, you get like, if you guys get it right, I can spin the wheel and it sees how many points you get. Start to fun, and I'll give you a quiz. So you guys can be a team on this side, the middle can be a team, and you guys can be a team on that side. So let's see. My first question is, oh no. Okay, question 1. Which cookie label looks healthier? First one who says, raise your hand, gets a point. Okay, good. B. Okay, you're right. How do I go for previous? Let's see, okay, spin the wheel. Oh, you get 45 points. Okay. I'm adding up your total. Okay. Next. Okay. Question 2. Snacks should range between how many calories a meal? Oh, okay. D. Oh, perfect. Okay. I'll go back to the clicker later. Let's see. Question 3. What is the recommended daily consumption of trans fat? Is it A, less than 1%, B, less than 10, E, all you want, or D, none of the above? Go ahead. What did you say?
B.
No.
A.
Okay, A. You said A first. So it's 2 to 1. If I had time, it would say. Okay, question 4. What key ingredient should you look for when reading a food label? Oh, C. No.
D.
D. Okay, right. Okay. Snacky. Okay, true or false? A person who has a higher level of physical activity should consume a larger amount of calories for a snack. True. True. Okay, I'll give everyone that point. Okay. That's all. So, any other questions? Oh yeah, okay. I'll spin the wheel. Sorry. Previous. Let's see who won. Let's see. One more time. Previous. I just like spin the wheel. Okay. So you got one more. You got 2 more. Let's see what you get. So much fun. Oh, you're making me do math. 45 plus 70. Plus 70, 80, 125? Yeah, okay. So you got 125. It's like a gimme. Oh, not 4,000. Okay. Now you had what, 2 or 1? 2. 2. Okay. You get start that. 45. 100. 75. 85, 95, 105. 100. That's 120. Yeah. That's why I'm a nutrition major. Okay, and then you guys answered 1? Yeah, okay. Let's see. Spin the wheel. Maybe I'll get a big number. They always look like I know, maybe it's just like a trick and it's stuck on there. Okay, so you guys won. Okay, that was all. Any questions? No.